Hello friends, welcome back to another episode by Engineering Today, and hope you're all having a great time. We were on a long vacation. Hope you missed us. While we were out having a good time, Starship has gone through a lot, but still hasn't been able to fly into space. However, now we have official news from SpaceX. After a period of radio silence, SpaceX has announced that Starship is set to take flight as early as November 17th, pending final regulatory approval. Excitement's building, and the countdown is underway for what could be a milestone moment. SpaceX is getting ready for the big day of Starship Ship 25's second flight test. They're making final repairs to the thermal protection system. On the other hand, the Federal Aviation Administration's, or FAA's, Air Traffic Control (ATC) Current Operations Plan Advisory now shows details about the space launch activities closure. The closure is scheduled for November 17th, 18th, or 19th from 0000 hours to 1400 hours, lasting 14 hours each day. A temporary flight restriction has been published from November 17th from the surface up to unlimited. The notice to airmen, NOTAM, for the U.S. airspace related to Starship's second flight test is now available. The launch date shifted from November 7th to the 17th. The first possible launch opportunity is on November 17th, with the window opening at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Elon Musk, through his X account, confirmed that he's been informed about the approval for the launch, expecting to happen in time for a Friday launch. The Mexican NOTAM has also been updated to reflect the new launch date. SpaceX recently shared an interesting video showcasing various moments related to Starship's development. The video takes us through key events, offering insights into the progress and challenges faced by SpaceX. The video starts by revisiting Starship's first flight, which ended in a spectacular fireball. Despite the setbacks, SpaceX learned valuable lessons that influenced the design of Ship 25 and Booster 9. The footage then shifts to Booster 9's journey from a static fire test to its rollout and lift onto the launch mount. Notably, Booster 9 undergoes a thrust vector control test, showcasing its new electric TVC system. A significant moment captured is the water deluge system's first full pressure test on July 28, 2023, revealing control room monitors and the tank farm. A visit to the Rocket Garden displays various boosters and ships dated between August 6th and 16th, 2023. A Cybertruck towing Raptor number 305 on October 4th, 2023 is also showcased. Breaking the sequence, Ship 25's six-engine static fire on June 26, 2023 is presented, including new monitor views. The video concludes with Ship 25 and Booster 9's full stack and a wet dress rehearsal on October 24, 2023, building anticipation for Starship's upcoming Flight 2. A few days ago, the sixth D-stack of Starship S-25 took place, likely the last before IFT-2. Marvin, slightly bothered by the early wake-up, quickly adjusted and headed towards the OLM. Traffic cones were used to block off the orbital side of the LC, and the SQD arm moved, providing more space for the chopsticks to lower S-25 onto the transport stand. One significant development is the installation of the Flight Termination System, or FTS. Recent sightings of personnel leaving the bunker where explosive charges are stored indicate that the FTS soon be in place. This system plays a crucial role in ensuring the safety of both the launch vehicle and the surrounding areas. In the United States, any missile or space launch vehicle must be equipped with an FTS to safeguard range and flight personnel, as well as nearby populations. The FTS serves as a safety net, designed to terminate the flight of the rocket in case of an emergency or malfunction. If the rocket deviates from its intended trajectory or encounters a malfunction, the FTS activates, ensuring that the rocket and its payload are destroyed, preventing potential harm to people or property. SpaceX, under the leadership of CEO Elon Musk, is on the brink of launching the world's tallest and most potent rocket, the Starship and Super Heavy launch system. Standing at an impressive 400 feet tall and boasting a lift capacity of 165 tons, Starship aims to revolutionize space travel with its full reusability. However, before embarking on its ambitious missions, Starship must prove its readiness for orbital flight. The upcoming test flight, contingent on regulatory approval, holds the key to Starship's immediate future. Elon Musk emphasized the pivotal role of regulatory clearance, stating that the launch's timing hinges on government approval. The launch, if approved, will be a significant milestone for SpaceX, showcasing the capabilities of this colossal rocket. SpaceX envisions Starship as a versatile, heavy-lift launcher, suitable for a range of missions, including deep space exploration and transporting astronauts to the moon. In fact, NASA has plans to employ Starship for the Artemis 3 mission, landing astronauts on the lunar surface. However, before these lofty goals can be realized, Starship and its booster must demonstrate their readiness for orbital flights. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, has completed the safety review portion of the Starship and Super Heavy license evaluation, a crucial step focused on public safety during launch operations. Yet, the FAA has yet to update the license, awaiting the completion of an environmental review. This review involves consultation with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services, USFWS, to access the environmental impact of Starship's water deluge system at the Boca Chica launch site in Texas. The environmental review process, coupled with regulatory hurdles, has been a source of frustration for SpaceX. Bill Gerstenmaier, SpaceX's vice president for build and flight reliability, expressed the company's readiness for the next flight test but highlighted the lingering delay in obtaining necessary approvals. He called for an expedited review process, especially for projects of national interest like Starship's role in NASA's Artemis program. The impending Starship second flight test, if approved, promises to answer critical questions about the rocket's advancements. The test will evaluate the upgrades made to the launch pad, the reliability of the Raptor engines, and the successful separation of the Super Heavy booster from the Starship upper stage within the first 3 minutes of flight. The outcomes of this test will influence SpaceX's timeline for future activities with Starship. The company aims to launch Starlink internet satellites, demonstrating in-orbit refueling for moon-bound missions, and perfecting the recovery process for Starship's booster and upper stage, all essential steps towards achieving full reusability. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your valuable feedback in the comment section. This will help us to improve.